Greetings everyone, and welcome to this week's edition of the Weekly Challenges Guide. Now for those who are new to this series, the weekly challenges are a set of 5 races that usually go live Thursday morning or Thursday night, Friday morning, depending on where you are. And these consist of 5 races, 4 of which can usually be found in the game, while the 5th one is a specially curated one only available for that week. And the purpose of these guides are to give you an overview as to what is on offer with these races, whether that's the fuel use and tire wear, whether that's specific cars, specific makes, or even specific drivetrains and specific nations. So let's get into it. The first is the Jimny Cup, and this is a 2-lap race around Sardegna Windmills reverse. And of course, as the name implies, you will need the Suzuki Jimny, whether it's the XC or the Sierra JC. And of course, you will also need dirt tires as well, because obviously the track it's on. Now for this, I'm actually going to bring out the Sierra JC that I've managed to tune up and do quite a bit of beefing up for this example. Now, if you don't already have dirt tires, go down to Race Shop, scroll right on over here, here's your dirt tires. Buy those and equip them, and you're ready to go. As for this race, second gear in turns 1 through 3 winds quite a bit back and forth. Second gear into turn 5, very tight when it comes up on you real quick, so be prepared for that. Third gear into turn 6, because of its shape, you can just power right on out and the bank will hold you. But beware the AI in turns 1 through 3. Because obviously, as usual, the AI and the way they brake, they pack up very much quickly. So keep that in mind. Next, the European FR Challenge 550, with 550 being the suggested performance points. It's a 5-lap race around Autodrome Maggiore East, and requires a road car from Europe. So, one of the following countries here. And it has to be an FR drivetrain. And you can see some of the examples of how you can use. And in fact, I'm about to use one of those examples here. For, in this example, I'm going to use the BMW 3.0 CSL. And pretty much, as long as it's European and it's an FR drivetrain, you should pretty much be good to go. So as for this race, second gear, turns 1 and 2, be mindful of the throttle, especially because how tight it is. Second gear, turns 4 through 5, wide entry, and gradually get on the power exiting because of the unique way this corner is shaped. Second gear for turns 7 through 9, carefully power through the S-curve afterwards. Second gear, turn 10, again, wide entry, just touch that curb and gradually get on the power. And beware the AI in turns 1 through 4 as well as 7 through 9. Again, for the same reason as the other race, a lot of packing up in those particular corners. Next, World Touring Car 600. This is a 5-lap race around the Grand Valley Highway 1 and requires a car with 600 performance points or less. Let's see some examples here. For my example here, I am going to take a car that I had used for a previous race and have since then built it up specifically for these races in mind, and I've already scrolled past it, and that is the Lexus LFA right here. Now, as you can see, it actually exceeds the performance points, but you can adjust it. So I'm just going to go in here and adjust that, and it should be good. And remember, tires also count as part of those performance points. So if you find yourself not able to do that now, try messing with that, see if that helps. Anyhow, for the race, second gear, turn 1. Very wide corners as it turn in. Third gear through the second part of the S, or fourth depending on your tune. You can basically hold the throttle there if you've got it tuned just right. Second gear in turn 3. Obviously that thing looks like you're going to fall off it, so you're going to want to definitely brake good enough. Second gear turns 4 through 7 as well as 8 through 9. Second gear turns 10 through 12, be mindful of the throttle. Keep in fourth gear for that final quarter, just make sure you make it. And basically beware the AI in many of these sectors, a lot of packing up, double braking. Really is gonna be ruining your day if you're not careful. So anyhow, Group 1 prototype series. It's an 8-lap race. It's Circuit de Sainte-Croix C layout. And this has 5 times fuel use, 4 times tire wear. So you definitely want to keep that in mind. And of course, 950 force points, but obviously that's not going to matter too much since there's nothing for 1 cars here. So pretty much anything you have. And there is a light shortcut penalty, so keep that in mind. Now, because today I feel especially daring, I'm going to take something that most would likely not recommend, and admittedly me either, and that is the Genesis X Grand Racer Vision GT concept. It's a bit of a handful, so I don't recommend this if you don't consider yourself that high of a skill level. The car I would recommend, the Peugeot 908 and Toyota TS030. These are both cars I've driven that are very good for saving fuel, and then the Peugeot is just a big old diesel powerhouse, so diesel power. Racing mediums are the optimum choice because, again, too long for softs, but too short for hards. Short shift, a one-stopper or no-stopper is very doable on this. Beware of the AI, turns 2 through 11 as well as 13 and 14 through 20. Same reason as the others, packing up, over-braking, and in some cases, a real lack of spatial awareness. And then finally, the special event, which is the Renault Kangoo Windmills. This is a 4-lap race at Tsukuba circuit. And of course, the car you will need is what else? The Renault Kangoo 1.4. Now, you can go down here. You can tune it however you like. I decided to go do it myself there because I actually haven't mind doing some little dirt round with that. In fact, I was even testing it out a bit. So yeah, you do this, maybe change the tires to something that's roadworthy because you're not really going to go fast with different tires. I would imagine you would anyway. Anyhow, onto this. So second gear, turn 1, you'll walk everything just like that. Second gear in turn 2, which you see in the background, and then gently lift for 3 afterwards, because you've already slowed down enough for this corner, so you should have enough speed to make it through that one as well. The second gear for turn 5, enter wide and turn in, use the curb to get on the power. I found that helps a lot. Third gear for turn 6 for the final corner, just a lift at a 200 board, don't even need to brake. And beware of the AI in turns 2 through 5, as it very much narrows very quickly in that sector in particular. So that's it for this week's challenges. I hope you've enjoyed this, whether you've just woken up to these challenges or whether you've logged into the game for the first time in a while. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like, and if you like these videos, then subscribe, as I make these every single week, even after an update drops, or before. So, until then, I will see you guys in the next video.